Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy.
What is going on, guys? This is Justin with Go Crazy Card Collecting. I just finished about 2 or 3 weeks ago my first graded card player run. And so I wanted to celebrate in what I think will be a fun way and just play Showcase Showdown against the guys. They do this every week when they're in season. I think it comes out on Tuesdays. And so I think they just finished up their 6th season possibly, but I thought this would be fun. This is a video that they did from season 1, and I'm just going to kind of chime in on the video and play against them with my Lou Brock run. I don't remember what their grades were. I don't remember what their scores were. I don't remember who won, but let's be honest, it was probably Mike. But I just thought it would be so much fun to do this, and I wanted to give it a shot. So, but before I get to that, and I'm going to try kind of get in where they're picking up on the grades of the cards. I'll explain the rules in just a minute on how they play the game, and there'll be a scoreboard kind of that I keep track of things because I'm not tabulating any of my scores. I'm just going to show my cards, and then I'll kind of wrap it up at the end. So, this is, we'll just kind of see how this goes, and it could be a lot of fun, but I am going to show you a few, things. This is kind of cool. This is from my friend Lenny over at Cardcast. He gave me an uncut hostess panel from 75. Love that. Very cool. Love these. Sweet Williams Family Restaurant. Very cool. I think it's 76. Not 100% sure. Love this. Baseball stats. Official photo stamps. Lou's there in the middle. They had a lot of things with Lou on it. He was, he was fast. He was speed, and he was coming in breaking records. Milton Bradley game card. These are all Kellogg's cards. Got several years of those. Love those. Kind of the 3D effect. I think that's 73. Oh, it says it on it right there. 75 highlights card. Love that card. These I pulled out of my surf set binder. 69 all-star card. Also 69 from the 68 World Series. Here's a 68 all-star card. I think Mike shows some of this stuff in the video, but I just thought it might be fun to show you guys. I really like this one. Kurt Flood, Lou Brock, Cards Clubbers. It's a 67. Anyway, there was a lot of stuff. I'll show you this one too. This is not part of my run. This was my mom's that she opened from a pack in 64. And I got it graded a 2.5, but I got it graded with another one that I had, and it graded higher. So this is not part of the run. This will go in a different collection. Very, very cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add their video down below, and I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let them talk. I'm going to let their video go. And as their video's going, I'm going to show my cards. I'm going to keep score, and we'll see how it all turns out. Man, before we get to it, I forgot to tell you the rules of the game. First of all, the reason I wanted to do this, because Mike was kind of the inspiration. I had said something to him about doing my first run. He said, that sounds like a great idea. Why don't you do it? And he sent back on, this was just a YouTube thing. And he sent back and said, who you doing? And I said, Lou Brock. He said, sounds like a plan. And it was a couple years ago, and it took me that long. But the rules of the game are you get 5 points just for having the card. So everybody who has the card gets 5 points. Then you get an additional points based on the grade. So say you have a 6, you get 5 points for the card, 6 points for the grade on the card, which gives you 11 points. Now the rookie card, in this case is 62, is going to be worth double. And so you'll get 10 points for having the card, plus you'll get whatever the amount is double on that. So the whole thing is double points, and then they add it up in the end and they see who won. And so let's see how it goes. I had to chime in here real quick and give you the rules because I'd forgotten to do that. So let's get to it, and let's see if I can even beat one of them. Here we go. Okay, 1979 Topps. Last Topps card for Lou Brock. I have a PSA 8.
Okay, I hope it doesn't start. I got a PSA 6.
Oh, yeah, here we go. You better, I just want you to savor. Just savor for a minute last week because, yeah, that's that.
Can I show my Gibson cards again along with Brock?
Nope.
Okay, my turn.
Just 79. This is kind of a cool card in 79. They had these all-time record holder cards, and the Brock, he's both the single season and career stolen base. I just think that's a cool card. Obviously, Ricky Henderson came along and wiped all those records off the books in relatively short order, honestly. No one will ever catch Ricky in career stolen bases, I don't think. And I don't think anybody will beat his 130 in a season. But Brock was the man for a while there, and this 79 card shows it. It's just kind of neat.
Brock's still what, number 2 on the list still of stolen bases? So I believe.
I think so, actually.
So that's just
939.
Yeah, that tells you something about it. So
yeah.
All right, 1978 Topps card number 170 in a PSA 9.
Ooh, he creeps back. I have a PSA 8.
Okay.
That's right. Like Lou Brock's one of those guys that his cards are not expensive for the most part. And, really good Hall of Famer. 9's a great. I think that's the highest grade we've shown on any card in this whole thing, isn't it?
I think you're right. Do I get a trophy or anything for that?
You get no, but nice try.
Okay.
You're only at 1 point behind right now. So he also has a 78 record breaker, most stolen bases lifetime, card number 1 in the 78 set. So, all right, 1977 base card. I have that in a PSA 8.
Well, you're going to get that point back because I have one in a PSA 7.
Nice. This might be our most hotly contested player, as we go through this.
We've done a good job by having most of the cards, and it's just.
Well, that makes it fun. If we had nope, don't have it. Nope, don't have. But now that we're including raw card, ungraded, I'm going to have most of them as well because I have most of these sets, right? So
sure.
All right.
Okay,
your turn.
1976. This is a great looking card. It just screams Lou Brock the way he's getting ready to steal a base. I have mine in a PSA 7.
I have mine in a PSA 8. Look at that. By the way, you can change flips. I did that. Like I printed all these flips and put them on the card. Like it's fantastic. Do you know you could do that?
I didn't know you had that machine.
I do. I rented one. All right, 1975 Top. I do love the 76. He was a multi-time All-Star. I have some All-Star cards of him. We'll show later. But 75, decent color scheme on this one. What do I have? I have a 7. I
too have a 7.
Okay. Keeping it close. We're keeping it close.
Okay.
He also has just like Bob Gibson last week, Lou Brock has a 75 Topps highlights card for most stolen bases, I think in a season. So, all right, 1974. I have a PSA 7.
Yeah. I have a PSA 5.
Okay.
I may have to start covering up the grade and just telling you what it is.
You
slipping a little bit. Slipping. It's still fairly close, but
might. I got some. When we get down later, you might have a shot here. So,
I think I might be saying the same thing. So,
okay, don't be discouraged. 1973 Top. Oh, that's you. This is you.
1973 Topps. I think I'm gonna slide just a little bit more in a 5.
I only have a 6.
Okay. I'm still within reach.
Yeah, you're not too far behind. Okay.
It's your turn.
Well, I also have I'll show this random 73 Kellogg's Lou Brock in a PSA 9. I think this was a 4 Sharp Corners purchase. It was on there like literally probably $5 or $6, like
right
years ago. And I just, that's cool. I'll buy that. And threw it in my cart on 4 Sharp Corners. All right, 72 Tops. Another cool. I know you love this set. I have a PSA 7.
Yeah, keep sliding. I have mine in a PSA 4. But
ooh,
don't you like those sideburns or those chops that he has on him?
The chops. Yeah, I think you're. What would you say yours was?
If you didn't hear it, it was an 8. But no, it is a PSA 4.
4. All right. Yeah. The gap is widening.
So a little quick thing on Lou Brock. We had, we just did Bob Gibson, and Bob Gibson was just a kind of a, with a towering figure, and his, his reputation came before him. But if these two were side by side talking, Bob Gibson looked all mean, and then he had the highest pitched voice. I mean, he had a Mike Tyson in his younger days kind of voice.
Right.
It was just kind of funny. And Lou Brock intentionally, when they a lot of times having a little fun, intentionally would lower his own voice to make it to just because Bob Gibson couldn't do that.
That's hilarious.
Okay, 1971 Tops in an SGC 6.
How about a PSA 7?
I don't like it. Don't like it at all.
I don't like it, he says. Well, you can not like it all you want. All right, 1970. We're finishing off the 70s. Here's where I start getting a little weak. I've got a PSA 5.
Give me some points back because I have an SGC 6.5.
Nice. Here he comes, guys. Here he comes.
Working my way back.
Coming back.
On your totals, do you have a running total right now?
I do.
Can you see
you're down 8.5 points.
8.5 points. Well, is it my turn or your turn?
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to cover this MC on here.
Yeah.
And tell you that that's just a 7.
Well, believe it or not, even with a 7 MC, which is a 5, you still beat me because I only have a 4.
Okay. If I get a point every one of these cards, I'm going to win.
You're gonna be coming back. So you had a 7 MC, is that right?
I did.
Okay. All right. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. I gave myself more points. That's not cool. Better have to check my math. He also has a 69 All-Star, which is great. And then his 68. I have a PSA. I just got this back, actually. PSA 5 from PSA.
I got a pretty one, but it is an SGC 6.5.
Dude, you're getting not a point per card. You're getting a 1.5 per card.
Well, I might be sliding here again. It's like tug of war. I got you pulled over to one side, getting back, and then the white flag. Oh, show that one.
So Brock has a 68 All-Star. He also has a World Series card in 68. Brock Sox 4 hits in opener. So those are cool. Okay.
1967.
Yep.
Pretty card. But mine's in a 4.
Well, you're not losing too much ground because I have a 5.
Okay.
That's just a cool, simple card. Very clean. That's just a good looking baseball card, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's beautiful. And I want to remind people that are watching, let us know what your cards look like. Let us know if your Brocks are better than our Brocks or you got a specific good card. Let us know.
Absolutely. Yeah, play along. He also has the 67 cards clubbers with Brock and Kurt Flood. I love the combo cards in the 60s, man. They rocked it in the 60s.
Flood was
All
a
right.
pretty fast outfielder too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
66 tops. I have a PSA 6.
Give me a point then, because I have a PSA 7.
Uh-oh. He keeps trying. Did you pay 170 for that card?
I did not. I don't know why it even says 170.
You're only down 6 points right now.
Okay.
And you might get some back right here because 65, you're first, I think.
Yeah. Okay. 1965 with that pennant on the front. SGC 5.
PSA 3.
Yeah, but I have a feeling on this next one that I'm gonna just hand you the game. I'm afraid.
Well, you're down 4 points. So
I've worked my way back, but
64. This is close. I enjoy it when it's closer. Nobody wants a route, right?
you are correct. Well, no, I felt pretty good last week, so I don't even know what you're talking about. But no, it does make it fun all the way through when it is close like this, and I think it's neat how our cards kind of mirror each other.
Totally.
You know, it just and the way we collect in player runs and that kind of stuff. I don't know. It's just fun.
It is. 64. This is his first or last Cubs card, I guess, technically. First Cubs card you're seeing. I have a 5.
Yeah. I wish I could tell you this is a 7, but that crooked letter is a 2.
But you have it, right?
I have it. It's mine.
It's yours, and no one can take that away from you.
The 64s, the backs always seem to look dirty to me because the
salmon back.
Yeah.
All right, 63. You're up.
Okay. Now this is one of his prettiest cards, I think.
It really is.
I have mine in a PSA 6.
Well, I have a 5. So I'll give a score update as we head into the final card. Is rookie card 1962. You're down 6 points, but rookie cards are double. So you could really, make up some ground here. I have in his rookie card, which is, by the way, not the greatest looking card in the world, a PSA 5.
And this number 10 on here looks awful odd. It looks sort of like a PSA 4.
Well, 4 is pretty good. This is a off center, like that rookie card is one of the really hard ones to get. Really well centered and all that.
I remember having this card and not wanting to get it graded because I wanted a better representation of it, but They were awful kind to me, and so I'm so glad I didn't. Not just because of the grade, but I can just say, this is my card. It's always been my card. But
well, that was fun, but I hate to tell you, I beat you 209 to 201.
Well, I had calculated the points on my own because you guys are seeing it live in real time, but I'm not. And so I had thought there were a couple cards where I won outright, where I beat both Mike and Chris. But I thought that I had a really good chance. It seemed that way. But when I got to the 60s, it kind of just plummeted down. Thankfully, that 64 brought me back within reach, but I didn't get there. So I had myself at 200 and Chris at 201. So, Chris, you beat me by 1 point, man. Mike at 209. So much fun. I had the best time. The sad thing is when I was calculating it, I had myself at 201, and then I went back and did it again. And so I had made a mistake. And so, Mike, if you make mistakes, I feel you, man. It's kind of hard to keep track of it all, but so much fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you, Mike and Chris, for allowing me to do that. That was a blast. I don't have any other player runs. Would never be able to do that with you guys any other way. So thanks for letting me pull a video out that was a couple years old and just
having a good time. It is a great, great time. And as Chris says, he's said it's his favorite hour on YouTube, even when they're 25 minutes long. But I love them. Thank you so much. You guys be blessed. Have a good one. Lou Brock's a great one to collect. And as Mike said, his stuff's not super expensive. So go check him out and get some Lou Brock cards. They're wonderful. And I appreciate you guys. Have a good one.